Jazz age living, whole fashion sipping, pizzazz ain't missing, got the fat cats kissing lips. I bring the old days
Okay, welcome to episode 8 of the Sunday Punch podcast. No Sean, no guest this time, but we've got them lined up. Don't worry, it's just me, it's just Adam. Calm down, everyone calm down. Are you calm? No, calm yourself some more. So, I have just arrived back in Chi-Town, back from Florida, back from seeing my family over Christmas. And I wanted to get a very quick, I'm going to do this one super quick because I want to go to the gym, work off that eggnog from the holiday weekend. Love a good nog. By the way, recommend Evan Williams, the bourbon manufacturer. They make a good eggnog. And I was drinking that heavy cream this weekend, so I need to go to the gym. I came straight home, and I turned on the Bears, and this is exactly what we needed to do before I get into the game here. Big shout out to the 49ers for beating the Cardinals last night. Now the Bears control their own outcomes. I don't say destiny. Everyone says now they control their own destiny. Well, if it's their destiny, then it's destined to be, okay? They don't control anything. Whatever's destined to be happens. So they control their own outcomes. And, hey, step one complete. Beat the terrible Jacksonville Jaguars. And I was a teensy bit worried about this one just because, I don't know, I'm superstitious. They put in Mike Glennon. And, revenge game, blah, blah, blah. Well, at halftime, it was a little close. It was 10-10 after Mitch went full Mitch and threw an interception in the end zone. You know, just like you do. Just like you want to do. But he got bailed out. Roquan got an interception right after. Offense looked good again overall, first and second quarter. This was right before half. And then Mitch throws an interception. But Mike Glennon throws it right to our boy, Roquan, Georgia boy, SEC. He's a Gator. No, he's not. He's a Georgia Bulldog. So he threw it to Roquan, and we got a little field goal. And then I'll tell you what. Finally, they come out on a third quarter. The Bears' kryptonite. It's the third quarter this year. And they hit the ground running. I think they had like 150 yards in the third quarter. It was dope. It was awesome. It was, put your foot on the throat and stomp down kind of game for the Bears. And I got to tell you, it's looking. I want to see what the projection models are because I think it's like a guaranteed. Here I go. I'm going to eat my words, but I think it's a guaranteed Bears playoff season. Go watch. I forget what episode that was after the Lions game. I had stomped on everyone's grave during that game, so this is a crazy, NFL season, crazy year. Why not have a crazy NFL season to go along with it? They just wrapped it up, 41-17. Mitch and Glennon are meeting at half field or at the 50-yard line and saying what's up. He's like, "Oh, you suck? No, I suck too. It's okay. We're both mediocre." No, Glennon sucks. Mitch has been playing pretty good. I mean, he throws his interceptions and likes to fumble, but Bill Lazor's got him moving around. I mean, he's got his one read. I mean, he's got Allen Robinson. He loves to go to him. You know, it was what the Bears needed to do today. They needed to come in and beat down the Jags, and they did. So, done and done. Let's hope the Packers sit everyone out next week. I mean, worst case scenario, if we lose, I like the Rams' chances against the Cardinals too. So, it's a good, strong position that the Bears are in. So, we can break down. I do want to break down right before half because that's something that will get us beat in the playoffs, or if Green Bay starts, has their starters in. the 4-minute offense right before half actually looked pretty good. Driving down the field, good mix of play calls there. Once you get to that 2-minute and then they got down to the goal line, it's just not going to change. I mean, Mitch does this all the time. He's going to make mistakes, and you're just going to be left scratching your head. But he's got to know to throw that ball away. I don't know. I don't know how you can teach that. I don't know if it can be taught or what, but he's got to know to throw that ball away. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how you teach that. I don't think you can, and that's the problem with him. But hey, this is his last go around. I'm still convinced he's gone after this year. If you're a Nagy hater like I am, this is probably not good that the Bears are making the playoffs. But I'm not getting into that because I don't wish ill on the team. I want them to make the playoffs. Hell, I want them to make a run. If that means, maybe it's not a great long-term strategy to keep Matt Nagy at the helm, but I don't care. I'm a present-day guy. I want them to get in this year, and I want them to make a little run. God, Adam, are you going to go back to the Giants reference? No, don't. That's what cursed him. But let's do it again. You never know, okay? It's any given Sunday in this league. One week you're throwing it away to the Detroit Lions. The next week you're probably making the playoffs. Who knows? This is a topsy-turvy world. Other than football, let's move on. This game was done, okay? This game is toast. Do you really want a game that was 41-17 to be broken down? We won, okay? We crushed them. There. Broken down. Complete. Wow, what an analysis. I should get a job as an analyst. Put me up on a stage. Let's talk about something else. Other than that, Christmas went great for me. Short trip back to the old stomping grounds of Deerfield Beach, Florida. If you're not familiar, I am also on the line to Boca Raton, Florida, and got to see the fam. I had a great Christmas. Got actually great gifts. All of my gifts were well received. Got my brother. The only bad thing is I got my brother some sunglasses, and my mom took them up to him. We were supposed to all go over to my other brother, Justin's, and my mom took him up to my brother, Jamie, and he just opened it. I wasn't there. I was walking the dog. We had just driven the car down, and the dog needed a walk. I walked the dog. By the time I got up, he had already opened the gift. I didn't even get to see the joy on his face, people. For fuck's sake. But he liked it, so that's all that matters. And then I got some good books. Actually, the funny thing is, I got Sean Greenlights by Matthew McConaughey. And then my brother randomly bought me the same book. Didn't hear about it on the podcast. Just completely random. I mean, I know it's very popular and everything, but I still thought it was quite the coincidence. Quite the coinky dink. I read the first 200 pages on the plane, and it was all right. It was good. Matthew McConaughey has led a very... Well, his parents seem to be a tad messed up, but his life seems pretty great. I'm not going to lie. He got into Dazed and Confused off a chance meeting at a bar at UT in Texas at his college. And then right after college, he moves to that guy's place who's like, you got to go live in the world a little bit. Go on the Autobahn in Europe. So then he goes like driving motorcycles on the Autobahn, and then he comes back. Oh, great job, Adam! You're ruining the book for everyone. All right. Well, if you want to read the book, then just shut it off. Shut off this. But you've already shut it off. Sean's not here. No one's here. It's just me talking to myself. Also, if you want to read the Matthew McConaughey book and you are still listening, then you probably shouldn't listen to this next part. But I'm going to say it anyway. Matthew McConaughey comes back from the Autobahn, and the same guy who directed Dazed and Confused hooks him up with William Morris agency. And then he says in the book, the first audition he went on, he got the part, $50,000 for the part. That's pretty good. He didn't have to go waiting tables or anything. All he had to do was go live it up on the Autobahn, come back, and then he goes to the interview with the people at the agency, and he gets the first part. And then I think his second one was the exact same way, and that was for like $150,000. So at that point in time, he was a major actor already. He didn't have to go through any trials or tribulations, and he admits that in the book. So he's not saying he's great at acting or anything. I do think he's a great actor, but he's just like, yeah, I just got extremely lucky. I wish that happened to me. I wish I was in a bar and someone's like, hey, want to be in a movie? And I'd be like, sure. What is it? I just have to act like some older frat guy who still gets with high school chicks. And I'd be like, you're kidding. You'd be like, no, it's going to literally launch you into superstardom. I'd be like, oh, okay. Fantastic. That doesn't happen to Adam. Instead, I got to read about it. But highly recommend. Go get Matthew McConaughey's Green Lights. Yes. I also got Kobe Bryant's Mamba Mentality. And a couple of nice shirts. And a hat. It's a whole wardrobe. It's a whole wardrobe for me to read. So, it was pretty good, and I think that's it. I think I want to keep it short today. We're at 12 minutes. I was talking to this to my girl JoJo, and she's like, yeah, keep them short. She was telling me to break up all the videos into each of their individual subjects. She was like, you may not realize this, but people don't want to listen to you for an hour and a half. And I was like, okay, I see. So I've been breaking them up into clips because we go all over the place. I mean, I just talked about Matthew McConaughey for 3 minutes. That could be its own clip. Normally I would break down the Bears more, but I just arrived. I was just unpacking. I was glancing in and out of the game. So what do you want from me? Okay. The Bears beat the shit out of the Jacksonville Jaguars. And it's good for the Jags, as now they're definitely going to get Trevor Lawrence. Okay? Actually, let me break down real quick before I log off. I'll keep it to like 15 to 20. I just want to see what happened. I have Red Zone on. I want to see if I can break down this, if the Browns are... Because if the Browns beat the... if the Browns got beat by the Jets, oh man, that would be brutal for them, for their fan base. And I think Atlanta, I'm pretty sure Atlanta was close to upsetting the Chiefs. It's a wild weekend of sports, people. We got San Fran beating the Cardinals. We got the Jets suddenly deciding to play football. We got the Bulls giving up 84 points at halftime. See that one? Man, Billy, what's up? Billy Donovan. I know Billy Ball is based on offense, but come on, dog. All right, let's break this down. All right, we're going to break down Sunday Bar Sports, a Chicago sports show that rarely talks about Chicago sports. We're going to break down the end of this Browns-Jets game because I just want to do this one. All right, the Browns are at the 30. They're the Jets 30, and it's 3rd and 2. And if the Browns lose this, I'm pretty sure... Oh, and the Steelers are about to beat the Indianapolis Colts. What a crazy... Man, the Steelers look like absolute trash versus the Bengals. Now they're about to beat the Colts. Anyway, back to the Browns. Pretty sure if the Browns lose this and the Steelers win... that the Browns would be out of the playoffs. I need to do the research, but I'm pretty sure. unless they beat the Steelers next week. But I don't even know if that would work for them. I don't know. This is going to be I'll tell you what, this is going to be a crazy end of the year playoff scenario for a lot of these teams, and it's also going to be a wild playoffs. I have no beat on who can win, and that's why I keep saying the Bears might have a chance if they go on some sort of New York Giants-esque run. You never know. I mean, none of these teams look invincible. I mean, Kansas City is struggling with the Falcons. Update, Pittsburgh beat Indianapolis. I think that seals the Ravens in the playoffs too. Damn, that's crazy. The Colts are up like 24-3. What a choke job. This looks like a Bears game. Where's Mitch? I'm half expecting to see Mitch in a Colts uniform. If you were watching that Bears game, what was that decision? He threw it to 5 people in the end zone. Mitchell? That's what I was saying. All right, red zone's getting wild. They're not even showing the Browns game. They'd rather show the first quarter of the Carolina-Washington game. What in the world's going on? Okay, I might cut this short anyway. If they're not going to show the Browns game, it's toast for me. I'll give it 5 more seconds, and then we'll see. I'm at 16 minutes. I wanted to keep this short, so I'll tell you what. I'm calling it a hard 20-minute show here. I'm really just rambling. I'm killing time right now. This is more of practice for future shows. If I can do this by myself, I mean, Sean, that's what I'll do. Next weekend, we're going to have another guest. Next weekend, Sunday, is when we're recording it, and that just happens to be my birthday, so I'll be 31. Man, time flies. Well, now I'm depressed. Anyways, I'll be 31. It'll be my birthday, and it'll be, we're going to record a show. It'll be me, Sean, and another doctor that we know. I'll let him either use an alias or his real name in the show. But very smart guy, very interesting, very entertaining, as are all of our guests. So it's going to be another fun one. And then actually we're in the works to bring on another podcast guy. His alias is Doggy Juice. You can find him on podcast platforms under Doggy Juice podcast. Guy is a genius gambling handicapper. I think that's what they call him. I don't know. I don't gamble that much, but he knows his gambling because I have followed him religiously for a few years now, and I'll tell you what, this guy's right about 65-70% of the time, which is pretty impressive. I mean, if you bet all of his bets, you're always making money. Okay? This guy might be your new god if you're into gambling. I wonder who he had in this Browns game. All right, we're back. All right, and this will definitely round out the episode here because there's only a minute left in the Browns game. 3rd and 10 at the 25. Baker's in shotgun. We're doing a live breakdown here. Baker drops back to pass, throws it, drills it in, caught by Austin Hooper at the 15. It is good enough. No, 4th down, 4th and inches. Ooh, this is gonna be a wild finish here, folks. Is this just bringing you back to the days of radio? This is what people used to have to do. I watched Christmas Story again for the 80th time. Remember, they were just listening to the radio? People just have to be on the edge of their seats in front of some box that was talking to you. Kind of like what I'm doing right now. I'm bringing back radio. Smart move. 4th and 1. Baker. Ooh, I don't know what happened. I'm pretty sure Baker fumbled the ball. and Kareem Hunt got it and got the first down. I don't know. They're all looking at each other. You know there's a problem when even the refs are looking at each other. They're like, I don't know. What did you have? No, what did you have? Like, I'm going to have to, I don't have the volume on. Well, let me just turn it on. Instead of trying to do some sort of like lip reading exercise. What? I'm pretty sure they're calling this game, dude. I don't know what happened. I need to see a replay. Okay, Baker goes forward. Gets stuffed. Wait a second. But Hunt gets it. Wait, what? Oh, is it because the fumbling player? Oh, wow. I don't... Wow. Interesting. So, under 2 minutes. I'm going to break this down because this game's over. I don't know if anyone knew this. Under 2 minutes. Wow. Under 2 minutes, if you fumble it, you can't... any other player on the field can't advance it from where it's fumbled. So, even though Kareem Hunt got the fumble and advanced it and got the first down, wherever he touches it is where it's down. Damn, this is like a classic Browns loss and could be the entire season. They're not, if they don't make the playoffs because of this. Well, I'm calling it. I'm a little late on. I wanted to do a short little show here, so we're at 22 minutes. Sorry, but I hope you enjoyed the live Browns breakdown. Hello. This is why you tune in for Browns football breakdowns, isn't it? Next week, Packers, sit all of your starters. Bears, make the playoffs, and let's see what happens. That's what I say. All right, I'm going to go to the gym and work off that creamy eggnog. Thanks for tuning in if you made it this far. Bye-bye. I said,